Forget everything.
Of chat, man.
Cool.
You team, give me a quick mic check for lapel mic.
Mic test, quick test, 1, 2,
You're gonna do it like that,
3, test, 1, 2, 3.
We're going to talk like that in the live. We're going to be like... So yeah, Roger. Over.
The eagle
Over,
is... Testes, testes, 1, 2, 3.
It'll all be over soon, buddy. It'll all be over soon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
So we now get to close out here on the Africa Channel with a superstar South African outfit, Monark. Of course, just released their sophomore self-titled album, Monark, obviously, which seems to me a bit of a departure from their trademark sound, or maybe evolution is a better term. Yeah, so much more involved. The songwriting is there, unbelievable lyrics, the emotion is still there, but an evolution. What was the process like going through this creative journey in this now second album? Very different from the first?
Yeah, it was very different. Like we approached it in a kind of a new way. Like the productions are very empty, you know. Like and the voice is at the front of the productions now, and the sound is a bit newer, a bit different, a bit more poppy, and we're out there now. So we changed our outfit, like from calling us pop rock to now just being proud of being pop, you know.
And be pop, because South Africa needs some good quality pop out there, which is, I think it kind of leads into, you're often described as a South African band with an international sound. Is that something that you guys went out there to create? It's just a nice byproduct of the awesome musicians and the voice. You know, is there a method to your madness when you put this sound together?
Yeah, I think it's maybe in our aim, because we wanted from the start to make music that's like, we listen to what's happening in the world, and we desire the same sound, you know, so we work hard in achieving that. And I think they're like, yeah, different acts have different priorities, you know, so some people want to go for a typical African flavor, but we wanted from the start to be like, just viewed as a band from the world. You know?
Part of the global village. But that being said, I've heard some very distinctly African influences creeping in here and there. I mean, some of the beats are beautiful, really like a complete risk, yes, as someone who's kind of walked in a different path. Does this mean that you guys might be looking to push a bit further? Would you go on an African tour, for instance?
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. And yeah, we're definitely going to spread our wings now with this album. The plan is to definitely go abroad and like travel up wherever, like. But please, have us Africa. That would be great, man.
Well, I think, we were talking about this being the time of South Africa, but I think very much the continent. Do you kind of feel there's a novelty around South African and African acts at the moment? Do you feel like you could go overseas now?
Yeah, definitely. And this links to what the other guys are doing, like this kind of like a West African feel to the song that we're going to do now. But also, we're proud of the African thing. Like, there are insane producers and acts around Africa that are representing this continent in the world, and like it's amazing. It's definitely stepping up.
Oh, dude, you're certainly on that list. Now, I've had a good laugh. We're talking to your management team now, watching you bottle up this energy as we take a kind of softer tempo. I'm so used to you exploding, but I can see you love the performing. Which do you prefer, getting back into the studio with these beautiful gents and working on that creative element, or is the performing kind of still the most enjoyable platform?
I think we prefer the performing, because then we're like actually further apart, you know.
I'm not asking them, man. I'm asking you.
We're killing each other in the studio. That's basically what happens. You can hear that passion. Like, we like, actually, it's war in the studio, and then the passion comes through in the record, man.
You need that dynamic, man.
Yeah.
But I think you can be very proud of what you've put together. I know you weren't so creative with the name of the album. Okay, I have to. Why title it Monark? Actually,
no, we were thinking, and then like we thought, what's the easiest thing? You know, let's just repeat our name, man.
It's called branding. It's an exercise in branding, and quite masterful. But the record has to speak for itself, and it certainly does. And I think the response on radio has got to be a good indication. I'm just saying, acts who come on our show like a week later are generally topping the South African charts.
You've said it before, you know. It's like kind of like catching a drift here, man. But it's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
You still get
we totally agree with that, you know.
Yeah,
that's why we beg you, please just take us on your show, man.
When you hear your tune on radio?
Yeah, it's still a cool feeling, man. Definitely. Like, yes, it's very cool. Especially when the DJs say something, you always listen. Like, the band stops for a while.
Don't slate me.
What does it say?
Don't slate me.
Please say something cool about us. Yeah, so it's awesome.
Oh, dude, no, as I've said about 100 times today, you really can be proud of what you guys have put together. I know it's been a long, hard slog, but you, I think, now really enjoy the fruits of your labor, and you guys get to enjoy another beautiful performance to close out the show, titled You Lie.
Yes, that's it.
Dude, thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you so much. The floor is yours.
a song called I Love You, and it's playing on the radio, but my heart's not a stereo, so I'm thinking about you. And if you could remind me, is the song really how it is? 'Cause it sure is a good tune if it's singing about me and you. Tell me, girl, is it worth it? Are you living, are you having fun? 'Cause I'm trying not to rush it. Tell me, is it true? You could say you love me, you could say you love